A lot of work's gone into it, but this half of the garden is ready for springtime planting. Unfortunately, this side I did not get as far along as I wanted to. So I started out with the hay, then a layer of cardboard, and then just like this, more hay on top. This side here is going to be mostly berries, perennials, maybe some dwarf trees. I'm starting to realize I am not going to finish this whole area by springtime. But that's okay. You can see here where I left off. Here's where my wood chips end. This whole section needs to be wood chips, and also the back by the compost. I've got plenty of wood chips, I got plenty of hay, but I'm kind of running a little bit low on cardboard, and it's going to take a lot of cardboard to cover this up. So my plan was, I'm getting my raspberries, blueberries, stuff like that. I want them to get full sun, so there's going to be a strip of them right here. So I focused most of my cardboard in this area here. So I at least want to get the hay down and then the wood chips on top in this section, so I am ready to plant by spring. The focus of this video is if you're setting up a permaculture garden, don't rush yourself. But when you get these nice days where it's 40 degrees in the wintertime, it's going to be around 60 degrees tomorrow in January with a ton of rain, that's a great time to get some of this matter out there, because that rain is going to really mat this down and help it rot. Now I could destroy myself all winter to try to get this done by spring, and who knows, maybe I'll get some time, maybe I will finish this to where I want it. But I still have all this area. And look at this, this is some of the stuff I put out a couple months ago on here, and this is really starting to break down nice. Had a lot of snow on top of it. This is going to be really nice to plant into in the springtime. So I have no shortage of growing space right now. And as long as I focus my efforts on what I want to accomplish next year by getting these perennials in the ground, we're going to be okay here, because I have a backup plan. So this area here is not going to get wood chips. This is going to be great for potatoes, other plants I want to put here. I really loved the sunflowers last year. Maybe I'll make a really big sunflower patch around here because the bees absolutely loved it. And my goal of getting these bushes in is going to happen. And it also gives me time to start building a pond in the back here, since the frogs call my garden home. I think it'll be nice for them. It'll be nice for the birds that'll come in here to eat all the garden pests. And yes, these areas that aren't covered with cardboard are going to have a bunch of weeds growing, but that's okay too. That's part of the natural environment. There's so many different opinions when it comes to using wood chips in the garden, and I kind of came up with a plan. I'm sticking to it of putting the cardboard down first, but there might be some people that are going to say, just throw the wood chips down. And I have thought about it, because that would make my life a whole lot easier, because I got tons of wood chips I can just throw in here and be completely done with this. But I'm going to show you why I'm not going to just put the wood chips down. Take a look down here. Even with the wood chips and the cardboard, you're still going to get plants like these dandelions coming in here. You're going to get weeds, even with the cardboard. But it's not going to be too bad. Let's compare it to this back patio area, where I just took wood chips about 10 inches thick and just threw them on the ground. There are weeds everywhere in here. Even simple grasses. It's not even just dandelions. It's pretty much everything that can grow is growing in these wood chips. And I don't want that in the garden. You can build your garden all year, but especially now when it's nice out here in the wintertime. Instead of watching YouTube videos, this is where you should be doing majority of your work. All this cardboard that's not going to go in the landfill. It's nice spoiled hay, wood chips, all good stuff to help rebuild this soil after years of tilling. And if you look at all the other gardeners that garden permaculture, you be good to nature, and nature will be good to you. You want to know what the coolest part of all this is? It's not the ease of having less work to grow food, less watering, all that good stuff. It's coming out here and seeing all the natural wildlife that moves into your garden when you do this. I enjoy that more than actually growing the food itself. Coming out, picking food, that's all fun, but being able to come out here and I got tree frogs in the garden, bullfrogs, toads. I got endangered bumblebees for the state of Michigan coming in here. Crazy birds we've never seen before. It just makes it a lot more fun. So there you have it. Don't rush yourself. Make sure you guys subscribe, because in order to plant in this garden, we're going to have to grow a lot of seedlings. So we're going to be doing some winter sowing. Thanks for watching.